What's up, guys? Boy Famous Nasty here. Made another YouTube video. Today we're going to be going over farming electronics on the Division. This is going to be helpful for any of you guys that are looking to get some more exotic electronics. I found this the easiest, convenient, and fastest way for me and a couple of my buddies to go ahead and get our exotic electronics up. If you don't play a lot of the Dark Zone, this may not be useful for you, but if you do play a lot of the Dark Zone, this is going to be very useful for you. One, you want to make sure you're at least level 30 in the Dark Zone minimum to go ahead and do this farming technique. And two, you're going to want to have a lot of DZ funds. As you know, I'm already level 30. Once you get to level 30, you have the end game currency, which is the Phoenix credit. So a lot of stuff that you're really going to be buying is going to be with the Phoenix credit. So the DZ funds go ahead and become kind of, I wouldn't say obsolete, but you don't use them as much as you would earlier in the game if you were just grinding before you got to level 30. So typically each day I probably get a half a mil around there in DZ funds grinding in the Dark Zone. So I was kind of broke because I had farmed the day before. As you see here, I'm up to 462,000 DZ funds in one day of playing. So what you're going to want to do, you want to find a vendor that's got a legendary mod. This one you can see is 4,242 per item. Not bad when you have close to a half mil in DZ funds. So what I do here is I go into my inventory. The neat thing about this, as you can tell, everything I just purchased in that category, because I do have a lot of exotic mods because I had the blueprints for them, they're going to put everything I bought at the top. So it makes it easier for me to break down. No confusion that I end up deconstructing the wrong item there. Sometimes you may see every once in a while they may sneak an item in there, so just be a little bit careful. But for the most part, it should be relatively quick and easy to do without really end up destroying any of your other items. Always just go ahead and go back through, double check sometimes to make sure you ain't deconstructing something you don't want to deconstruct. I continue to go through, deconstruct. My backpack's relatively full already, so the more backpack space, the more you can do this kind of in just like one run or two. If you have a lot of stuff in your backpack like me, I have a lot of exotic items throughout that I'm kind of tinkering with my build, keep it, maybe see if something will balance something else when I get another exotic piece. So I go through, continue to buy all these mods. One thing I want to let you know, make sure if you're doing this and it's towards the end of the week, as today being Friday, there is the vendor reset at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Take it and go.
The vendor reset, some new things and items can come up, especially if one of you guys, you're level 30, you're in the Dark Zone, but you really don't have a lot of great gear like me. I have all the exotic blueprints for gear, weapons, mods, so I won't really be using DZ funds too much. But just in case you're one of them players that you're just really getting in the Dark Zone, you're doing well, but you haven't really got your armor up yet, or maybe haven't really been doing your Phoenix credit grind, but you see that piece that may cost like 8,000, 10,000 DZ funds, make sure you go ahead and you leave yourself a little bit. Here I leave myself about 55,000 just in case with all the vendor reset there may be something good, because some of the safe houses in the Dark Zone do sell exotic weapons, exotic blueprints with DZ funds. Be mindful, again, if you're not aware, you have level 31 items. As far as the exotic blueprints, you have level 30 exotic blueprints. So again, if you're one of them guys that should be getting level 31 items, make sure you're using those Phoenix credits to get those level 31 items. If you guys are the ones that was like, you know what, this is going to suffice for me for my build now, it's only going to cost me 8 to 10,000 DZ funds, let me go ahead and purchase the item. So leave yourself a little bit of funds if needed. As you see here, once I was done, I came back to the base of operations. This run for me for almost close to using almost a half a mil. Let's see, I think I got to 192 blue electronics. Yep, 192. So right here I spend the time to go ahead and break everything down. I don't know if you've seen earlier in the video, I may have edited that part out. I think I only had like three electronics, maybe 2 electronics. I went farming crazy yesterday while streaming, trying to roll some better items, so I used up all my electronics. I used up all of my weapon parts and tools, so I got a lot of farming to do before I go live today. typically I don't like to go ahead and farm while streaming. That's boring content for my followers to watch, so I try to get this stuff done. Spend about an hour getting this farming stuff done. If you haven't seen my other YouTube video I posted right before this one, I do have the video up on how to do weapon parts and tools. Make sure you go ahead and check that out as well. That's the fastest and most convenient way for me to go ahead and get my weapon parts and tools up, so definitely make sure you go through and check that video out as well. Continue on here. You see I'm breaking everything down. I got almost everything upgraded to the exotic electronics I need. So if you're the type of person that don't craft every day, or maybe craft every few days, and you're doing good DZ runs with you and your buddies, you and your crew, or even solo, but you're racking up some good DZ funds, you can rack up your exotic electronics relatively quickly. As you see here, I end up with 43 exotic electronics. So again, if I play tonight and I don't craft anything tonight and I do another run, I mean, I get a half mil, 600,000 DZ funds, you know, I'm gonna rack up another 40-some exotic electronics there. And then I know typically most pieces when you craft it only costs 3 electronics per run, so it's gonna give you a good inventory here to do a lot of good crafting. So other than that, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure if you're new to my channel, go ahead and sub, like, and comment on my video. Just get my YouTube started, so we'll start getting the videos more professional here in the future. Again, follow me at Twitch at famous_T_nasty. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy.